Hey guys, today we have yet another device to check out. As usual, we are in Golf MK7. This car is equipped with CarPlay, wired CarPlay, so I believe this device should work here just fine. This is called UX999 Max, and we will check out what's inside the box first. So we have the device, which is pretty slim, I have to say, and over here, hidden away, we have USB-C to USB cable to connect it to the vehicle. We have USB-C adapter if your vehicle is not equipped with a standard USB port. We have 32 gigabytes SD card, and we have user manual. Okay, so I believe this device is plug and play. So as soon as I connect it to the vehicle using the USB cable, it should boot up. So let's do it right now. Okay, so let's connect it, and while we are waiting, let me tell you a little bit more about this device. So it is running Android 10. It has 8-core CPU, there's 4 gigs of RAM, there's 64 gigs of internal memory, there's dual band Wi-Fi, there are 2 Bluetooth receivers over here, 4.2 and 5.0, there's internal GPS and GLONASS antenna, and there's LTE data connection option. So let me show you some cool stuff that you can do with this device, and then we will talk details, pros and cons of this little thing. Okay, so you have two options for the app launcher. This looks a little bit like CarPlay, and when you press again over here, you have this whole list of applications that are installed over here. And of course you have Google Play Store, so you can install a lot of apps. You are not limited to the pre-installed apps over here. You can download anything that you want, and of course if it's supported by this device. You can pull down from the top of the screen to get this notification bar and quick access to some options, and you can pull left to right to get to those quick access shortcuts over here as well. What else over here? Of course you can arrange icons like so you can press and hold and swap places, and even you can remove some apps if you are not interested in them. For example, the Disney Plus. Let's just drag it over here to the bin and it will be uninstalled in a second. Let's talk pros and let's talk cons. The first thing that I notice over here is the user interface, which is pretty snappy, I have to say. There's no delays, there's no lags, and the refresh rate is pretty high. Second thing is the Google Play Store, which is of course cool. You have access to all those games, apps, services, diagnostic tools and navigation applications. You are not limited to the pre-installed applications. And next thing is the wireless CarPlay, wireless AndroidAuto, and even screen mirroring. So you can wirelessly connect your phone to this device and use CarPlay or AndroidAuto, or even cast your phone's screen to the display in your vehicle. Next thing is the built-in GPS in this device. It's a cool thing for some of you, because not all infotainment systems are equipped with GPS antenna. For example, Volkswagen Composition Media will allow you to use CarPlay, but there's no internal GPS signal over here, so you need to use the device's GPS receiver. So it's a good thing that there's a GPS over here, and you don't have to use it. You can switch it off and use the internal and use the car's GPS signal instead, but it's cool that there's an option to use the built-in. Next thing is the Google Assistant, which I believe is over here. We can check it out. What's the weather like now in Dubai?
It's 95 and mostly sunny. Today it'll be sunny with a high of 99 and a low of 81.
Okay.
The current heat.
Okay, so it works. And what else? Oh, the SIM card and the SD card ports over here. If I disconnect the device from the USB port, we can use this little switch over here to open a flap which hides two ports, which you can use to expand the memory over here, or to insert the SIM card. So you don't have to create a hotspot on your phone to share your internet connection. If you have a SIM card with data plan, you can just insert it over here into the device, and you will have independent internet connection within your vehicle. Now, cons. So the first thing that I check usually is the input methods. So the control wheel, if it's working or not. Of course, here it's working, but you cannot select with it, which is a little bit strange. I believe it's fixable with future firmware updates. Also, what else? One of the tests that I make is check the audio and video synchronization, and over here we can see and hear that it's a little bit off, which will be a huge deal if you are going to watch videos over here, but it's not as a huge of deal if you are a responsible person and you are keeping your eyes on the road and not on the display. Also, I would like an USB port, a second USB port over here, just to connect a flash drive with music or videos, because the SD card method over here is not so convenient. And the SD card port and the SIM card port over here are very close together, and if you mistake them and put, for example, memory card inside the SIM card port, you will have to spend a couple minutes trying to remove it, because there's no easy way to do it. Okay, so I believe that's it. This was just a quick review of this device. In the description below this video, you will find a link to AliExpress. If you want to get one of those devices, there will be additional technical specification over there as well. Okay, subscribe for future videos. Give me a thumbs up if you liked this one, and see you soon.